Now, let's proceed to part 3 of item number 2. Sketch the graph of y equal to x squared minus 2x plus 3 and y equal to 4 minus 2x. So our goal here is to sketch the graph, determine the points of intersection, shade the region bounded by the two function rather, then solve for the area. So as you can see, in our function y equal to x squared minus 2x plus 3, since it is a quadratic function, it can form a parabola. And the first thing that we need to do is to find its vertex, to get its coordinates rather. And to find its vertex, we need to use the formula v equal to negative b over 2a, wherein the b is the second term of our coefficient and then the a is our first term of the coefficient. And to substitute it, our b is negative 2. So negative times negative 2 over. So 2 times the value of a is 1. And then we simplify. Negative times negative 2 is 2. And 2 times 1 is 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And so our first coordinate is 1.
Go.
And now, since we have the value of the x coordinate, which is 1, if we substitute it to our given function, y equal to x squared minus 2x plus 3, we can get its y coordinate. So, if we substitute 1 to our function, the y is 2. And then we need to move 3 coordinates to the right side and left side. So, 2, 3, and 4, then 0, negative 1, and negative 2. If 2 is, if x is 2, then y is 3. And if x is 3, our y is 6. And if x is 4, our y is 11. And since it is symmetric, we can copy it to this side. So it's 3, 6, and 11. Magpa-plot na ano?
Diba? 3.
And now we can plot our coordinates to the Cartesian plane. So if x is 2, y is 11. If x is negative 1, y is 6. If x is 0, then y is 3. Then if x is 1, y is 2. If x is 3, or rather, if x is 2, our y is 3. And if x is 3, our y is 6. And if x is 4, then our y is 11. And then we combine it, connect the points rather. And now, as for our second function, y equal to 4 minus 2x, since it is a linear function, we can substitute any value of x to find the value of y. And so, if x is negative 2, then y is 8. And then, if x is negative 1, our y is 6. Then, if x is 0, our y is 4. Then, if x is 1, y is 2. And then, if x is 2, our y is 0. Then connect the points. And now, our goal here is to find the area of this shaded region. And as we can see, the intersection of the two functions is at x equal to negative 1 to 1. And so, our goal here is to find the area of this shaded region. And so, based on the graph, we can determine its intersection, wherein it lies at from negative 2 to 1. And
3.
And so, our goal here is to find the area in this shaded region. As we can see, in the shaded region, in this graph rather, we can determine its intersection wherein it lies from negative 1 to 1. And also, we can determine if it is in the upper or lower. And here it is the upper, which is the 4 minus 2x. And here is the lower function, which is x squared minus 2x plus 3. And now, we're going to equate the intersection. And so, x squared minus 2x plus 3 equal to 4 minus 2x. Here, we're going to transpose 4 minus 2x to this side. So it will become x squared minus 2x plus 3 minus 4 plus 2x equal to 0. And then, we're going to combine its like terms. So copy x squared and then negative 2x plus 2x, since it is 0, so we're not going to write it down. So 3 minus 4 is negative 1 equal to 0. And then we're going to factor out this equation. So it will become x plus 1, then x minus 1 equal to 0. And then we're going to equate these two factors to 0. So it will become x plus 1 equal to 0. So transpose 1 to this side, so it will become x equal to negative 1. And also, x minus 1 equal to 0. Transpose this 1 to this side, so it will become x equal to 1. And now, to solve for the area, we're going to use the formula a equal to integral of upper function minus the lower function dx integrated from a to b. And then we're going to substitute our upper and lower function together with the boundaries. So, integral of our upper function is 4 minus x squared, then minus the lower function, which is x squared minus 2x plus 3 dx, integrated from negative 1 to 1. And then we're going to combine like terms. And so it will become integral of, so distribute negative sign to x squared.
3.
And now we're going to solve for the area. And we're going to use the formula a equal to integral of upper function minus the lower function dx integrated from a to b. And then we're going to substitute the upper and lower function. So our upper function is 4 minus 2x, then copy minus, then our lower function is x squared minus 2x plus 3 dx integrated from negative 1 to 1. And then we're going to combine like terms, so it will become integral of, so the first thing that we need to do is to distribute this negative sign to x squared. So it will become negative x squared. And if we distribute negative sign to negative 2x, it will become positive 2x. And since we have negative 2x here, we can cancel this out. And then we're going to proceed to 4 minus 3, so it will become plus 1 dx integrated from negative 1 to 1. And then,
Hindi pa rin ko lagi. Sige. And then, let's apply the integral.
ano? Let's apply the
Sige,
integral.
kaya balik ko. Balik ko
Hindi
yung
kita
gusto.
nag-i-apit din ko. Sa integral na tawag mo.
Dubletong negative 1 dahil nangitan. Ito.
Ano lang?
Pag-utro na mo dali. 3.
And now we're going to solve for the area. As for the formula, it is a equal to integral of upper function minus the lower function dx integrated from a to b. And then we're going to substitute our upper and lower function. So it will become integral of 4 minus 2x minus the lower function x squared minus 2x plus 3 dx integrated from negative 1 to 1. And then we're going to combine like terms. So it will become integral of, the first thing that we need to do here is to distribute this negative sign to x squared. So it will become negative x squared. And then distribute this negative sign to this negative 2x, it will become positive 2x. Since we have negative 2x here, we're going to cancel that out. And then 4 minus 3 is 1. So it will become plus 1. dx integrated from negative 1 to 1. And then we're going to integrate it here and use power rule. And so negative x squared, since we're going to use power rule, we will add 1 to the exponent and let the exponent be its denominator. So it will become negative x raised to 3 over 3. And the integral of 1 is x plus x integrated from negative 1 to 1. And then we're going to substitute the boundaries to our given function. And so it will become negative 1/3 times 1 plus 1 minus negative 1/3 times negative 1 plus negative 1, and then negative 1/3 times 1 cube times 1 is 1 cube plus 1 minus 1 over 1/3 minus 1. Ano ito ko daw? Nagkaroon na ako dito.
2, 3.
And now we're going to simplify negative 1/3 times 1 cube plus 1 minus negative 1/3 times negative 1 cube plus negative 1 is 4 over 3, which is approximately 1.33 square units. And therefore, the region bounded with the two function is 1.33 square units.